Everybody, I'm Debbie Palladino, and today I'm making Paula Deen a birthday cake. In my family, I've always made everybody's birthday cakes from the time my kids were just little bitty things, old enough to know what a cake was. I let them choose their own ingredients to make their cakes. So today, I decided to make Paula a cake, but I don't need to ask her her favorite ingredients because we all know what Paula likes. Ingredient number 1, butter. Ingredient number 2, pecans. And ingredient number 3, ta-da, Philadelphia cream cheese. Guess what, everybody? I'm making Paula Deen a butter pecan ice cream cheesecake. I know! Who knew? Who knew you could make an ice cream cheesecake? Guess what? This is my recipe. I've adapted it and a million different flavors already, and you can make it yours and make it any kind of recipe or any kind of flavors that you'd like as well. When I'm finished with this recipe, I'll tell you about a few of the cakes that I've already done. Right now, we're going to start with 1.5 cups of vanilla wafers that are mixed with 3/4 of a cup of chopped pecans and 6 ounces of melted butter and 1/4 cup, just about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And we're just going to put that in our springform cake pan, spread it all out, give it a little press, get it all down in that pan, because this is going to be the nice crunchy layer at the bottom. Okay, our second layer is butter pecan ice cream. And what I have here is one of those packages, you know, it used to be half a gallon, now it's 1.5 quarts or something like that. Minus 1 cup, okay, because 1 cup of this went into the cheesecake batter that I've already prepared. I just love birthdays, don't you? It's the time that we celebrate all of the wonderful people in our lives. We are so lucky, aren't we? We're so lucky to have the friends and the family that we have, and if we didn't have birthdays, then we wouldn't have them. So we should celebrate, don't you think, to the best that we can. When my kids were little, I'd take them to the grocery store and let them pick any kind of ice cream they wanted, any kind of cake they wanted, any kind of candy, and we would take that home and make just the craziest cakes you've ever seen. There's one cake we made. It was an chocolate ice cream cake, 4 layers high. That thing was so tall, we held it together with fireplace matches just to get it in the freezer. That was a crazy invention. We had to take the kids out back and hose them down. They were a mess. Anyway, it was fun. It was so much fun. I made Ninja Turtle cakes, and I've made Ariel cakes, and this is just not quite soft enough here, guys. Sorry about that. This really should spread a little bit easier. Should have it a little bit softer. Okay, you know what? If that happens, just grab a little dish of warm water, dip your spoon in it, and then everything will spread a whole lot easier. Look how easily that's spreading now. And it's not sticking hardly at all. I'm going to run to the fridge right now and grab something, and I'll be back in a flash. Look what I have here. In this bowl, we have the star of our show, Philadelphia cream cheese. We have 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. We have 1 small can of sweetened condensed milk, and we have 1 cup of the butter pecan ice cream. Look at that creamy goodness. Yum, yum in my tongue. It's so good. Look how that layer goes right on top of that ice cream layer, kind of scoots on down the sides. Get every little bit of that yumminess. Now, in this recipe today, I have actually used the 1/3 fat Philadelphia cream cheese, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it softens a little bit faster, and with an ice cream cake, I want to make sure that this cake gets a good get the ice cream and the cream cheese combined easily, and that just works perfectly for that. I mean, you don't lose a bit of flavor when you use that fat, and it's actually better for you. I'm going to pop this in the freezer right now. I'll be back in a flash. I'm back. This layer is just a whipped topping. You can make this with your own heavy cream if you'd like. If I wasn't trying to make this in an hour's time and get it frozen and everything, I would make my own whipped cream. But this is just a store-bought topping. And to this, I added just a little bit of vanilla flavoring, maybe a teaspoon, and about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And if you look closely, you can see the little flecks of brown sugar in there. It just ties in with the pecans and the butter and all that wonderfulness. Now, normally I would pipe this on top, but again, we're just going to get it on top and get it in the freezer. Should have it softer. You know, girls, when you're making this at home and you're not on camera, things go a lot more smoothly. But nothing's more smooth than Philadelphia cream cheese. Anyway, Paula Deen likes pecans. I like pecans. And everybody has their own pronunciation of things, don't they? My husband calls me Debbie Palladino, and I call me Debbie Palladino. Look, Paula, we have the same name. Almost. Anyway, from me to you, I just want to say happy birthday a couple months a little bit late. Okay, here we go. Just spread that all together. And throw just a couple sprinkles of the pecans on top. Doesn't that look yummy? Yum, yum. It might come. Get this mess up here. I'm going to go back to the freezer. Back in a flash. I'm back. For the sake of time, for the sake of this little recipe, I made a little mini one. Happy birthday, Paula Deen, from me to you, from my kitchen to yours, with love. Let me unmold this so you can see. You could put this in a little bit of warm water first if you need to, or, oops, oh, had to taste that. Just run a little knife around the edge. Knock that off the top. Doesn't that look delicious? Got a little slice. Pardon my fingers. You know you want to bite. Doesn't that look yummy? Cameraman thinks it is.